Whew. Hey everybody, this is Larry. This is Leetcode Biweekly Contest 41. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join me on Discord. Let me know what you think about today's problems. Wish me good luck. I really hope I have good luck. I've been very sloppy lately, to be honest, with respect to getting just like silly wrong answers. So hopefully today, hope to be a little bit less sloppy. So yeah, 10 seconds to go. Whew, let's go. I should have warmed up a little bit actually. I just woke up and I am tired. But okay, let's go. Hmm. Hmm. That's not right. Hmm. Wow, this is hard. Let me take a look at this one. I don't even know. Did I mess that up? Whoops. whoops. Huh. And off by 1 because I'm silly. 7. Is this right? I rushed it, but wow, I really have no idea how to do this. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. I don't know anymore. Maybe that's right. I left that print statement in there by accident. That was terrible. That was hard. Okay. I don't get this problem. This is hard, but this is why you have an hour to solve it. Still only 2 people have gotten it right, so that means that this is pretty tricky. That's not great. I don't even have any idea. Why do the bullets count matter? That's what I want to know. It reminds me of the bookshelf problem, but I can't figure out how to take advantage of it because it's not greedy. I mean, it is binary searchable, but I don't know how to find that satisfactory function. It is not without like dynamic programming, which I'm just doing pencil and paper. I don't even have a new paper, but my slightly better pencil. I don't need. mean, of the top people in the world, only 4 people got it. I don't know if I have a good chance. Well, actually a lot more, but well, I'm 280th. That's kind of not great. Not sure that that's any information. Oh, the max weight, that's right. And the max boxes, that's why I can't do this. Thought about this already. A couple of wrong answers, but Still not good enough. Oh, now you always want to go greedy. Oh, we have done greedy. Then this would have been 3 trips. And this would have been, well, this would have been 3 trips, so that's 6, but I think that's just luck. Because if we have just this prefix, then this would have been 3 trips, and this would have been 2 trips. And that would be no bueno. So if it's just that kind of greedy, then people have gotten it, so I don't get it. Oh, the max thing is 4. You got an extra one. Yeah, okay. Yeah, the naive DP is going to be too slow, but so. I don't know if I know how to solve this one. I think I need to make one big observation and I'm not seeing it. Hmm. I mean, the key to this problem is figuring out what to do with consecutive same port things, and whether this goes to the earlier thing or the later thing, because it may affect decisions later on. So the states matter. Like if the max weight is 5, then actually you want all these to be together. But there may be a scenario where you want these two together so that, and then this slightly different variation where you want these two together. Even on greedy, it's not clear to me which way you would do the greedy, so I've just been sitting here for half an hour, not writing even a single line of code. The thing is, the reason why I'm not even trying some greedy is because I already have the counter cases of the various versions of greedy in my head. Unless I'm really missing something obvious. here. How do you decide what choose these first? It's a variation, right? If max weight is 4, how would you solve this? Tired. Because the port count is just the cost function. So that this is a simple version of the problem. If max boxes are 2, I mean, the thing is I still have the same recurrence, but the hard part is just that it's n square. Right? Like the linear time one is the hard part. In this case, can you do greedy? No. Can you? Well, maybe, but with an offset. I mean, there are various ways to formulate this as shortest path problem, but the edges are n square. really tired. I just don't even have an idea, to be honest. That's why I'm like so stuck. Need a little bit more insight. I don't know if you're still watching this, and if you are, thanks. But man, wow. People, wow, so many people have gotten it. Half an hour for some of these people. Good job. Don't think I'm getting information from that though. Oh. Yeah, like this is an example where you don't want to take these and that these combine. But then if this was like a 1, then you actually want these to combine or something. So you really, at this decision, you need to know about these decisions. I still don't know how. I mean, there must be some greedy or something like that, heuristic model queue. Okay, actually, I do have some idea, but maybe too late. Does that help? No, I'm still in square. Trying to think about some kind of sliding window thing. I really have no idea, to be honest. Trying to figure out how to make it like one distance away, but I don't even think that helps. Because you still have to iterate over a lot of them. Can't really greedy, which is almost what I'm doing, even if I do it in a smart way. And you could do some propagation stuff, but that's also n square as well. Even if there's like maybe there's some assignment type thing, but I don't know. I just have no idea. I've been sitting here for almost an hour. I recognized that this was hard when I opened it, but I still don't know how to do it. Maybe it's just one of those problems, one of those days. I mean, I just have no idea. I don't know if this is going to give me any more hints. I already stared at this a couple of times. Being really slow on Q3 come back to hunt me. But all the ways that I know how to do it are like dynamic programming related, and I don't know. And having binary search, I don't think that helps, because if you have divide and conquer, I don't think that helps. These are n squared, that's the problem. Because the implicit graph has n square edges, and I'm trying to figure out a way to get that down, but really have no idea. I'm clearly missing just So I think if you're still watching, I don't even. If you're still watching, I'm surprised, but if you're still watching, type Baba Booey on the comments just to let me know. I'll give you props. I'll give you some emoji or something like that. But yeah, I'm also going to probably just solve it at the very end, or like by looking at code review and stuff like that. I'm still going to try to grind it out, but I just don't have any idea. You should at least have some idea, even if it's the wrong idea, to be honest. But today I do not. Like, I was thinking about max flow, I was thinking about some kind of matching, I was thinking, I mean, all these things are like, yeah, the constraints are big enough that, you know, it's nothing like that. But it'll be interesting to kind of learn something new today, so I'm really excited. I don't think this helps. I try looking forwards, I try looking backwards with, okay, each node is 2, and if you combine them, it is -1, unless the ports are the same, then it's -2, right? But then how do you know to combine, for example here, how do you know to combine these two and not these two first? And and you can maybe solve some subproblems of the same ports, but even that's a problem is hard for me. I would say one of my weak game is sorting farm, so I suspect there's some kind of sorting, and then greedy. I don't think it's a heap. Can it be a heap? I mean, what would you even heap on? I do. And because of the constraints are set in such a way that like you can't really do anything too nutty, because I mean it's either that or the test cases are really weak, but that would just be really sad if that's the case. But and there's no decisions to be made. The only decision you make for each box is whether you start at that box. Right. And that's a easy dynamic programming, but with the constraints again. You could trade it for space, but the space is still n squared, so that's not helping. The farm is symmetric though, so you could go backwards or forwards, but I don't think that helps, unfortunately. I don't know how you do it without testing all the cases, which is why I'm stuck, because if I did, I would have solved it. Another sad contest for Larry. I think I would have been okay if I did Q3 faster, but Q3 was a mess. But a lot of people have trouble with Q3 as well. But people just, wow, 10 answers. Wow, well done. Mad props to this person. What's this thing? Do I have a medal? I guess it. Nope. What does that medal mean? Only some people have it. I know I should focus, but I already focus for like an whatever, so how come some people have it? I mean, my ranking is higher. Oh well. Maybe they're just testing something new. Good mad props to save VMK as well. Another strong finish by him. And this is a I mean I want to I don't know, I just have no idea. But so yeah, I am going to do code review and then try to figure out how to learn from that and then solve this after that. Man, usually I'm not that stumped, at least not in Q4, but usually I just have some idea. Maybe I just need, maybe it's one of those things where I need one hint and I'll be okay. So we are going to go over code review and see whether we can learn from this. And the contest ends in about 3 minutes. Now I'm just browsing the internet, to be honest. Usually I don't give up, but at a certain, I don't know, I'm just really tired from all the grinding, and and needed more sleep maybe. Nah, I don't know. Usually I'm sloppier or missing something obvious, but when I don't get enough sleep. So that's why you should always get enough sleep. But this is just, this is definitely a hard problem. So I'm actually excited because that means that there's an opportunity to learn. So that's it. Now I'm just waiting for the last couple of minutes. What a sad finish. I mean, yeah, even now only about 100 people gotten it right, and even some really good people, though they finished much higher on the Q3. So I'm a little bit sad that it took me that long on the Q3, but mad props to them. And I had a 5-minute penalty, but wow, I was really slow on Q3 even without the 5 minutes. Just like looking at these scores. It's settings, but all right. Well, we will find out in another minute. Get a hint, and then hopefully I will solve this afterwards, learning it. Yeah. That's pretty much it, I guess. Okay, so the times is up. So what I'm doing now is going to do code review and then see what I can learn from it. Usually I would read I would recommend reading an editorial and then putting it in my own words, but of course there are no editorials right now, so I am going to take a quick look and see whether I can learn anything. That's JP. Segment tree, really? Maybe I should have learned segment tree, but could I have done it with binary index trees? I mean, that is just a... I guess there's a segment tree as well. I didn't think about... Now this is DP, so maybe this is okay. But I had something like this. Why is that not too slow? I'm confused why this is not too slow. Well, no, this is not too slow because this is just greedy, but... this is the prefix sum. I've never done that. Maybe I just don't know how to do this one. I mean, it's using this like a heap for some, but I'm not sure that I follow. I guess the solution is some sort of heap then, but and I guess for each item you try to go whether you go left or right. I don't. I'm not sure that that's the right interpretation. So. This seems like something I mean, this part I get. I don't get how this is fast enough. I had this idea, but and I did talk about this with respect to what I said about the assignment. How is this fast enough? That's what I want to know, because I thought this was yeah. It may be that I just don't know how to do this at all. Even with this help. Ah, someone did a Python, nice. I was going backwards. This is just a suffix sum. Some people did it with the prefix, but I mean, it seems like it's DP, but I am struggling a little bit with the recurrence. Let's look at more solutions. Have I seen this before? I feel like I've seen something similar though. Maybe this is one of the ways to do it. I mean, this is just prefix sum on the trips. I had this kind of idea, but but I didn't really. I don't know. I don't think I really did, to be honest. And wow, I didn't know that this is a thing. So you learn something new every day. How is this fast enough? Oh, there's a break somewhere. Yeah. I mean, this is. I'll be really upset if n squared is fast enough. I guess I really should have tried it, maybe. How is this fast enough? This goes. If these are all ones, then shouldn't that work? Like if all the boxes are one, then max and whatever it's. Because this is pretty straightforward otherwise, but I'm still struggling to see why. So if this goes over, then oh, I see, because this is amortized. Oh, I think I was trying to get this idea, but I couldn't figure it out. And I was trying to do this in a much smarter way, but I still don't. Oh yeah, where's safe? UMK. This is not more readable though. I mean, yeah, I mean, I spent 10 minutes reading this, and spent 10 minutes reading code, and I still don't really understand how to solve this. So I would suffice to say it's a very tough problem. Yeah, I mean, I had this idea, but I just can't figure out how to. It's a sliding window, so that, I mean, that's I did have that, or I was thinking about it, but I still thought we had to run all the cases. That's the part that I don't know how to enforce. I need a slightly cleaner code, and that's not much cleaner. I mean, everyone has the same code, to be honest. I'm just not understanding why that is fast enough. I think I just have to understand the algorithm a little bit more. Like, why is this okay? Why is this not n square? And someone has another segment tree. How do you do it with segment tree? Well, that's just the sum that's in the middle, but it's not really necessary, I suppose. The DP part is the hard part, and yeah, I don't know. Well, how do you get Q4 but not Q3? That's actually surprising. Now the segment tree solution. Again, segment tree is not really needed, but maybe it's just easier to understand. A lot of people do have segment trees though. I'm gonna take a short break, and then I'm gonna come back, and then I'm gonna try to solve this. So, BRB, because I have been doing this for an hour and a half, right? Be right back. Oh yeah, back. I'm back. I think I get it. I think that's the tricky part, is that I really thought that yeah, I think the tricky part is that I had something like how they did it, but I wasn't sure that it was going to be good enough. But basically, I have something like and then for index, we basically have current weight is 0, 0. So we would append this. So I had this. What do we want to put in it? The port. Right. So something like that. And then, so using sliding window, we try to get the earliest that we can do in one trip, which I guess is fine. Yeah, where the cost is, yeah. Where the cost is, well, and this should be infinity actually. dp sub 0 is equal to 0. And then we do something like, well, while current weight is greater than max weight. I guess I had this idea, but I couldn't really. I thought that this would be too slow with it, or like I thought we had to test more cases. So, okay. I mean, sometimes you doubt yourself, and I should have tried it a little bit. I think that's I keep on having to learn that mistake of just eliminating things before that they do, but oh well. Oh, maybe so cost 0 current cost box of index is equal to box of index minus 1, something like that maybe. And yeah, maybe we could do something like boxes is equal to -1 0 or something like that, so that it always triggers. And we start at 1. Minus box, so previous, and I will do the explanation afterwards. So I'm like still, this is how I'm learning. So you're watching me doing my learning portion, which is trying to articulate this to code. Previous way. Do I need to get the index for that one? Yeah, I do. I should anyway. Previous weight minus oops. previous weight, and then in the previous index, so you go to Q, oops, top left, then current weight is my previous weight. Current cost is be subtracted from this may be a little bit tricky because as we slide out, then it matters whether this box, yeah, okay. And this is actually a little bit wrong. It's the weight of that box, which is this thing. I might be off by one somewhere, and well, that would just be sad, but right. And then now with the previous, so now everything in the queue is length of queue is greater than max boxes. I had this idea. I didn't think it was good enough, but okay. But at least I think I had the tools, but I was just a little bit too silly on I don't know. I just, for some reason, I thought that we had to test more than this, but I guess in that way greedy works. But yeah, is equal to dp of q dot 02 plus the cost, which is current cost. The min of this, maybe. Let's just print it out real quick. Well, that didn't change anything, but well, we have one box, then this would be all starting at the exact box, so it should be that -1 maybe. Yeah, okay, I could buy that, maybe. I don't know if this is right. I mean, it's clearly not right, but because what happens is that this just this plus that. Has to be this plus 2 for going and coming back. Okay. It's still wrong, but at least it's something. It should be dp sub n. But why did I not get the last element? Oh, because I already padded it, that's why. Because I added this thing, the ends are messed up, but that's fine. But this is obviously wrong. think I'm missing one part. I think that's the part that I had issue with during the contest, is that I'm still missing one part of this. Oops. Maybe I'm just having an off by one as well, but this it gets 2, 3, and then 4. Yeah, that sounds okay. Oh, this is 2. So this is 5 and 5. Yeah, I guess I don't need it. Because this is 3 from these two, which is true, but I'm not doing it quite right, because we should, wait, what is that true? What is the inputs? This one, 6 and 3 boxes. Why do I get 5? So this is how do you say it? So 6, right? So this takes 1, 2, 3, 3, right? Why is this 2? Oh wait, my cost function is wrong. If they're not the same, you have to add 1. Okay, well, at least this is something better. Or I don't know. This is wrong in the way that I would expect it to be wrong. Because if we get a smaller answer, that means you're just really weird. Well, okay, it's still a little bit weird, but okay. So you have 1 cost here. Why is this a 3 though? Okay, so 1, 1, 1. So why is that? Oh, so that is 3 because we assume that we take the trip from there. Okay. I think I'm not defining my indexes quite right, so that's probably why. That seems right. And then now 2. Oh, I'm not. No, that's okay. But so I have to start from the beginning, but the current cost is still 1, even though this is not equal to that. Why is current cost 1? Because this should make it 2 in theory, unless this gets executed. But it shouldn't, because it clearly doesn't. Why is this current cost not increasing? Current cost does increase in other things, so it's not like I have a weird. I mean, I do have a weird thing, but I don't get it. What? Some days. Why is this 1 though? Am I not do I have an off by 1 somewhere? Oh, I am dumb. I'm comparing the weights, not the port. This is what happens when you use indexes like that. Okay, I mean this is still wrong, but at least it should give me a better answer. Okay, so okay, so oh yeah, and this is off by 1. So this is actually maybe +1 because now we have to do the trip. Okay, so at least we got this one right, I think. 2, 3, 4. Silly mistakes even afterwards. Whoopsie daisies. Okay. Let's also just print the boxes so that I have guys see directly. Also, I'm mixing tuples with this. I just realized this, but that's not great. Okay. So the first one, it takes 2. Okay. This takes 3. That's fine. This still takes 3. That's true. This takes 3. What's the max weight again? 6. So that means that we cannot take all 5. So then we remove this, and we have this. The current cost is 1. Is that true? No. How is this one? Current cost. Oh yeah, it's come back. Oh no, this is true. The current cost is equal to 1. So it's 1 plus 1, so it's 2. So we assume that this is 2, this is 4, so this is right. Then why is this okay, so this assumes that this is wrong though. This one, so I do have an off by 1 on this thing, I think. It should be previous index, and it should be the one that's inside the box still, so maybe this way. Okay, I mean this fits the thing, so, and I'm just going to YOLO it because I'm a little bit lazy. Wrong answer. Okay, to be honest, I would have tested more, but if I wasn't lazy, but now I don't know how. I'm happy that I passed the example cases at least, but now I don't know how. I mean, this is such a big answer that I don't know how to address it. And now I'm just looking at my code just to make sure that I don't have any more silly issues, because clearly I had a couple of things here. I think the sad thing is that I actually had most of this idea, but I thought that it would. I thought that I have to try more cases instead of having some sort of greedy thing. So, and now I'm struggling with this test case, which hopefully will distill this to be something. This is into something that we can actually debug, because this is just with like not helpful, right? So what I do is that, because they do tell you the answer, I am going to run a sub case, and it's still wrong, so we know that it is wrong for this input as well, the smaller subset. So let's also keep on doing that, and then hopefully we can kind of figure it out. Now that's right. Oops. But it's going to be a little bit tricky though to okay, to narrow it down. So this answer is still wrong, but it's still a big array. lines is right, so that's not good. Oh no, now they combine it in a way that means that the divide is here somewhere. Alright, let's remove the other ones for distraction. Because my enter is suboptimal. And let's see, right? What are the other inputs? 106 boxes. Okay, we don't have to worry about that. Right, I have the right one. Yeah, weight is 74. What is this again? Oh, that's just the port number, so we don't even have to care that much. And are all these ports different? I think all these ports are different, so then it becomes something that we should be able to do. Yeah, because if all the if all the ports are different, then that means that it becomes a very standard thing. But that means that I'm just wrong somewhere in the way that I'm greedy. This is actually why I didn't like. I thought that this may be the case during the contest, but clearly some variation of this works. And I'm just missing one more insight. So let me take a look at. Let me cheat again. Maybe not Leetcode. He always obfuscates his code, I think. Yeah. Okay, maybe this part's okay. Yeah, I think I have to do something that fixes the deck, but I am missing some intuition behind this. There's just another segment tree solution. Oh, this is actually maybe clean code. Okay, let's see. This is actually very similar to my code. Yeah, because this is just the deck. And there's some comparison thing that I'm missing. And this one has some loop stuff. So at least I know. Okay, so I am somewhat relieved that you know, if I had gotten this during the contest, I would not have gotten it, because, or if I implement this, I would not have gotten it during the contest, because this is roughly what I would have implemented during the contest, and I didn't think it would work. Which means that, you know, in a way, I was correct in that assumption, but now I have to figure out how to, because it looks similar to a lot of these other codes, but I am missing one thing, which is, I think, this swap case. Because basically, I think I did. Yeah, we definitely drop these boxes here. And this is the last one. Is this one maybe? I mean, this is the part that I was a little bit sketch out about. But let me think about this for a second. I mean, maybe I just have a typo somewhere. I feel like this looks very similar to other codes that I've been looking at. And I'm missing something really say, oh, binary search, actually, I haven't seen that. That's interesting. Don't know that I can understand that. Man, I'm spending a lot of time on this problem. But just double checking all my assumptions, but I mean, I don't, maybe this is the wrong part. I need to figure out the start of the last one, and we just have to move it, which is maybe this, something like that. Does that fix it? Nope. Okay, so at least I know that we haven't changed much here. And am I getting the right answer? Or the same answer, rather? Yeah, okay, we're getting the same answer, so okay, so that's not it. I guess one more condition is, or something like that, and why do I need that though? Okay. Oh, whoops. Well, that's just silly on my part somewhere. Also, is that like the example case? Because then I feel bad. Yeah, whoops. Oh no, I lost my wrong test cases. I forgot to run the example. That happens. Okay. No, here I have to do something like. Why did I break this? Oh, because of this thing. But no, this is maybe right. At least in the placement. Oops. What am I doing wrong? This is tiring. Yeah, I needed this back here, but why am I not connecting this? What happened? Because they should still be the same, even. I'm gonna do it before it pops one of them, because if this is the case, okay, fine. But the start is wrong, that's why. No, this is the wrong song. Why is this giving me 15? Oh, this is way tiring. I spent like 2 hours on this problem. But this is what learning means, it's grinding and try to figure out why the properties are the way it is, so that next time I can get a little bit better. Okay. What am am I doing wrong? Because why? This should be the same as before. At least. Like nothing. At least for this particular input, right? Why does... I think the problem is that the start is not declaring right. That's why. So we need this to execute at least once, maybe. I mean, this is just this first one, right? I don't know why this is strictly worse. Because I guess we removed extra one by accident. So basically the idea behind this is that if that we want to consider all the like if in the beginning it's the same ports, then we might split them apart, right? So then we want to kind of consider them as we go. But maybe just one of those days where I struggle a lot. I really need some sleep, maybe. And a haircut. I wrote this in a crazy way, but still, shouldn't really matter. Right? Why does this wrong? No time to trace through it as well, but okay, let's trace through it. I'm just being lazy. Max weight is 7. So okay, so 557. So this is 2, that's right. This is 4, this is gonna be right. So it's just this subset, right? All right, let's make this slightly easier by removing that, because that doesn't change the answer. Okay, and then now this is 2, this is true. This is 2, also true. This is 4, which I think is true. Going all the way up here, this prefix. 7, so this is 6, also true. But this should be 7. Did I remove that print statement? Okay. Yeah, why is this 8 and not 7? Alright, let's remove the extra stuff as well. Yeah, because the previous will be pointing to here, but it shouldn't start out that way. Because this is 5, right? So that means that... Oh, did I messed up? I need to check that here. Huh. I don't get it. Okay, fine. Let's print it out. We haven't updated the start yet. That's why we tried this last time. Well, but maybe that should be okay, because in the previously we should have removed it. Maybe I should have been... Maybe I made this wall. Nope. Yeah. Let's get rid of all this. Keep it symbol. Okay. So yeah, so 418. Why? Why? Tell me why. Nothing. Okay, so the start is itself, which is why it is 8, which makes sense. But how did we get here? Because this optimistically removed it. I think I need a... I need an extra +1 here. Whoops. Because I tried a different variation of this, but I guess that's the one. Let's give it a submit. I'm not confident about this one at all. And I lost my earlier test cases. So... Okay, let's rewrite this in a sliding window kind of way. I did it with the queue because I don't want to think about it, but I think that's been confusing me a little bit more. So now we can just say the port and the rate is equal to the... Okay, that sounds great. We don't need this because that's just in start. Yeah, I mean, I think this is right. And then this is index minus start +1 is the number of count, and start is already right. We don't even use previous port, so yeah, start is already okay, so we don't get rid of it, so let's just do the previous rate with it's just boxes of start of 1. Yeah. Oh yeah, and I need this port. I assembled it there. Oh wait, I still have this here. Now this should be good at that point, but think I might have had. I'm really tired right now. Oh, whoops, why did I write N here? I'm just really tired, I think. I'm just making silly mistakes. Okay. I mean, it's still not right. But maybe now. Now start should be pointing at the right one, I think. Okay, still wrong, but I don't know. This is not a great video. I mean, well, it's a long video, but I guess I'll have to catch up with it. This is not right, is it? It should be something like, if the cost is the same, then we have to consider it. Still wrong. Why? Okay, so it's 2, that's right. 3, I guess that's right. Why is this 5? That doesn't make sense. Because yeah, why is that 5? Still off, but we don't even use the port. Simplify. Still trying to figure out why this is a 5. I mean, it tries to get a new one, I suppose. But that's not great. But the previous one is 1. Why? Why not just 0? You don't go over. Start is still at. This is still not true. Is this off by 1? Should max boxes is 3. This should be. Wait, what is index? I don't even know anymore. This should be 3 minus 0 plus 1. Okay. So that means that I have 3 boxes. No, okay. I just have an off by 1. Maybe. Well, I solved that issue, but now I have another issue, which is, okay, let's see, 6. So you want to group these 3, that's okay, that's 3. And then these, right? And that's also 3, but instead it got 2. Why is it 2? Oh no, it's here. So this is 3. That's right for the first 3. 4 is wrong. Because, well, is it? Because it assumes that this is 2 and then this is 2. So actually maybe the 4 is right. But 5, then we still combine it with here. I have it off by 1 somewhere, that's I think. Because basically what I'm storing here is the thing that ends in here, where here I'm asking about the stuff that begins here. So I think it's something like +1 or something like that, maybe. Okay, well, maybe not. I mean, I think it's something like that, but now let's take a look at the visualization again. This is how I visualize, because this is the start is 3, so that means that we start here, and then we add 2, and we add 3. No, this is right. This is wrong because I mean, so the 4 is right for things that are ending here. So maybe I need something like this. And also just have an extra element. Even instead of looking forward, I have to do the wrong answer. Still sad. So sad, so sad, so sad. Huh. Oh, well, this is because I don't think that fixes it. I'm just a little bit lost right now. Because that just shifts the answer one way. One way or another. But I do know my issue is I'm just trying to figure out what the cleanest way to articulate it in code. And the reason why is because the answer that I have in DP is the node that ends there. So the start would have to be at the next place, right? So we actually want, so this is this -1, but now we're getting an off by 1 issue. Is that true? Oh, because I use this DP thing, so it has to be. So basically what I say is that I want to start here, but well, this cost is right, but this assumes that it goes from 2 to 4. Here we want to just go all the way to the next boundary, which is here, but then the cost function is a little bit off because there's 2 differences, but there's actually, but because they're the same. Do I have a typo anywhere? Man, really struggling today. That's what happens when you need more sleep. Unless I have some really bad typo, that would be hilarious. So this is the cost of starting its own. If start is equal to index, right? Also, I am wrong in that maybe the solution here is in 222. I mean, it's that. I mean, I thought it could be 3 and 3, but it could also be 222, which is here. So maybe that's why my debugging is a little bit wrong. And here is just the cost of starting here, so maybe just to do. Oh. Something like that. Yeah, it's still wrong though. Oh, that doesn't matter. I mean, the other thing is infinity anyway, so. Couldn't cross is 1. Why is couldn't cross 1? Oh, I mean, it adds 2 anyway, so that's okay. And then your start is 3. What? 1, 2, 3. It starts here, so. But then I'm missing a cost. Because here we have 2 numbers. That would. Off by 1's a killer, and I think the core part of this off by 1 is that I'm still a little bit fuzzy on the problem, and that's why having these issues. Maybe let's go back. Okay. 2, that's fine. Now we have the same wrong answers as before. Maybe this is just one of those problems that have to come back and look at it later with a fresh pair of eyes. But No, I mean this is 2, so this is 3. Why does it think this is only 2 though? Cos. I think that's my issue. Oh wait. I forget that the beginning and the end thing. Because as we said, we want this to be the n. Let's see. Current weight is fine. Now start is inclusive, so because before I think we did that exclusive thing. Okay. And then now while this is true, alright friends, I'm going to take another break. I've been debugging this for about an hour and a half. I'll be right back. I'm back. And I actually noticed as I was walking away that I forgot to actually add the one back. So, because that was bugging me. And it looks like that was it. It seems like let's click on submit. Spent so long on just, it was very tiring. If you're still watching this, know that this is a struggle, and it's okay to struggle, and some days you're gonna have good days and some days you're gonna have bad days. So yeah, and I'm gonna have to repeat this afterwards because no one is watching this at this point, but yeah, the explanation will be in the beginning and you probably watched it. I don't know, I'm very tired. So yeah, I hope this was a good live solve and debugging. There will be an explanation. You probably already read the explanation or me explaining the explanation. So yeah, let me know what you think. And I'm gonna go take a nap.